abusuan for mama kwa baba the Punch TV so message say any day the kind of the channel ya. E just subscribe dey am no like no share we so abeja wadwen share or comment section ho e dey akan ho. Abusuan for sam la me mo kase story be free so abeto for mama chese agentre ha obi e twene sere ne abasa chese abusuan for story na trendy ye. Me share mon kame homa yenko ne yenko hwe story no ana yenko tie story ne emra ye ba e mu nche mu nyina ye sad bebrem.
Could you could answer. All right, so I'm going to Dr. Preku on the judgment on the economy, and he is an economist. He is an economist. So, and yeah, mamu BBC, a friend is a show.
As I said, my job at ECOWAS. We visit every member countries 2 times in a year to collect data as badly as some of us.
So Ghana's problem was what exactly?
Well, they may, as I said, my job at ECOWAS, we visit every member country 2 times in a year to collect data and we project what the economic outcomes are going to be. So, yes, we had some very good times in the administration of President Akufo-Addo in the first term. Second term, things started going wrong, and that is not surprising to me.
Why?
Because we collect the data. We come to the country. I send my staff. They go to trade in industry. We look at our export. We go to the airport. We look at it. We look at government expenditures. We look at incomes and all the economic variables and prepare a projection of what is going to happen in that country.
So what did you discover was the real reason why we dipped so low economically?
Well, I think government expenditures went up significantly. It's a major reason. And there were so many projects that...
Spent well? Expenditure went up, but spent well?
Well...
Because if expenditure can go up, if you spend in the right areas, you reap.
Well, it's not whether they are spent well. Did they go into the priority sector that will give us the greatest impact?
That's my question.
Yes.
Did they do that? That's the question I'm
If
asking.
we did that, you won't have the problems.
So they failed to apply the expenditure. No, I mean, we are diagnosing the problem. If you want to solve it as a president of this country,
yes, I'm ready.
And I'm asking you, if you don't diagnose the problem, you can't solve it. I'm asking you to diagnose it. You say that if you spend the resources, if you increase expenditure but spend the wrong areas, you're not going to get the returns that you require. Obvious. So my question is, your government, and I say your government because you're a member of the New Patriotic Party, which is currently in power, spent it in the wrong areas.
But if we had done everything that is correct, we won't have the situation that we are in.
I mean, and I'm curious, you don't disbelieve the president when he says this particular crisis is largely due to COVID and Ukraine.
I never said that. I said the impact may have... You see, when your economy is already fragile, something that may not even impact significantly in another country can devastate you.
Was that fragility because of mismanagement?
Well, the fragility comes from various reasons. Poorly targeting expenditures and therefore not getting the results.
That sounds to me like the proper definition of mismanagement.
Well, mismanagement is different from poor allocation as badly as some of us.
So Ghana's problem was what exactly?
Well, as I said, my job at ECOWAS, we visit every member countries 2 times in a year to collect data and we project what the economic outcomes are going to be. So, yes, we had some very good times in the administration of
poor targeting, poor allocation of government expenditure. And yes, for somebody like Dr. Preku to struggle to tell us whether Adeneye Anase Enye government expenditure. The fact of the matter is that Mamim breaking here now. Wamo adisikano. Yes, Akufo-Addo name Bawumia US kano. Sa no person waka. Dr. Preku asma Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia omo ye akromfo, they are thieves. Omo awie sika no. Finito. Bibia ni bio. Asembia ni ho. Bibia ni ho. Omo awie sika no. Sika no na opeso waka so omo awia. Because omo spend it, but spending almost spending no. Unhunu baby ade ne wo. Say eha any spending. Eha any spending. Unhu ade kro. To omo wia sika no. Say what to office, what to trotro mu. Na se wo tie Dr. Bawumia a oye MPP ni pani. O say Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia omo wia sika no. Omo ntimi nkyere ye baby a sika no ewo. Expenditure trese sika wayi every Accra FM futuo mu na wakwakọ yusu. Ana adwumawura eya agongo busa say sika no uyusu no for edie ne die. Ana say unhu kyere untimi nkyere. So why this sika no? Ana what this sika no HR Theo and yes management for Frasiaba. Oh. Anyway. So enti se management is free CMG futuom na se adwumawura ba ano say also oh ye ebi ayamfa ne say 100 cedis adwumawura say sika no mon me target at the crime mode eye then they can't tell adwumawura say ye discount ye say omo discount omo yes can straight. So this is Dr. Bawumia for you. You got here from Paul Boateng on a judgment on the economy.
If they want loans or something, they can do their business. But you, as the leader, should be clean and be prepared to leave power after 4 years. Do the right thing, and the people will see that maybe this is how we have to go. Set an example. You and your family. If they want loans or something, they can do their business. But you, as the leader, should be clean and be prepared to leave power after 4 years. Do the right thing, and the people will see that maybe this is how we have to go. Set an example. You and your family. Set an example.
So who are you going to vote for in 2024?
Me?
Yeah.
I have not decided yet.
You haven't decided?
No, because it's fluid now. But what I don't like is an attempt to buy votes. Force people in a certain direction. If we do that, it's a testimony to the weakness of the candidate that you are supporting.
Can MPP win the election?
Which one? Which election?
2024.
Why not? But it will be difficult.
Because they overpromised and they've underdelivered.
That's a fact. But it will be difficult. But it's possible. Everything is possible. And you see, the NDC too is not giving me. That's why I wrote this letter. What shows that. Let me tell you something. When I was in government, we started. I said, look, the way this NDC has mismade the thing, underperformed and so on, we are going to work hard to help the president so that for 40 years, the NPP will be there and there will be no romantic ideas about the NDC again. And now look at where we are. People are talking about Muhammad and this thing. It shows you where, that's all my worry, I thought it will work and there will be nobody will have any romantic ideas about Muhammad and NDC coming back. But now,
when you look at it, it's like there's a certain romanticization of the Muhammad era.
Yes.
Which tells you the way people perceive this government.
Yeah. So that is why there should be a change in the political parties, how they do their things. I'm sure there are very good people in the NDC. There are also very, very good people in the MPP. I think they should rebel and try to set up.
Do you think there are enough good people in the two parties to come together to form a third force?
If they want loans or something, they can do their business. But you, as the leader, should be clean and be prepared to leave power after 4 years. Do the right thing, and the people will see that maybe this is how we have to go. Set an example. You and your family. Set an example.
Professor Frimpong Boateng, and Masada na medem penifo we emiensa atoa so. Look at their body language, their demeanor, talking about Dr.Bawumia administration. Now I have to someone forget about PhD and hypocrisy as usual. No. MPP Ayomo party. In the first place, you guys must understand that people like Dr. Preku and Professor Frimpong Boateng, MPP Ayomo party, they have never said it anywhere. So we are neutral. You must accept that. They have never said it anywhere. MPP is their political party. Go to NDC, you will find the same people. They want to polish it. So that is not the issue. But Sawofa Obiti said Kredua Preku is more UP and MPP than Bawumia and Ekufado. Mimi nim Kredua Preku from Edubuahin era, SK Buafonom, and those people. Yesusano Moba campaign Wamampon. And because you fear for near MPP for always we are with them. What do you say? Aha. So no any issue because Frimpong Boateng on neutral. And all their MPP members. They are said your corporate flag bearership cry. We need and come at the J and Pepe. Aha. Now, there's the issue. But look at their body language. After 7-8 years of Akufo-Addo, and look, Frimpong Boateng, waka omo project Akufo-Addo ho pa wa Ghana. Then listen to him carefully. Mo amoshe Facebook no hwe omo posture, omo demeanor. It should tell you something. Say, oye Ghana ni na akoto aba. Now say some penifo went mean can't was say MPP led by Bawumia is a better option. Then you must know that there is a problem. Now you got to the anymore quick one.
Well, the performance may vary, and so you always have the opportunity to improve. But and currently, we are going through hardships within the country. So citizens are really going through that. And well, the performance may vary, and so you always have the opportunity to improve. But and currently, we are going through hardships within the country. So citizens are really going through that. And government has admitted. We are right.
Bawumia said there be me pesa Ghana for 8 years na me ba na maba aba be ye. And in all na Bawumia edi adani asa odo me de car ne be ma ho. Me de car ne be ma ho. Me de car ne be ma ho. Onipa uko position sa ya uko position yes but me pe friends say tete deputy